My name is Aleyda Gutierrez. I'm 39 weeks pregnant and I'm a proud stander of pro-life. As I walked into Planned Parenthood, I was filled with goosebumps. I was terrified to see my results. I was told I was 8 weeks pregnant and they implemented abortion onto me. They said I would have to do the surgical procedure, which I had no clue what that was until they showed me a demonstration. I was terrified and I left Planned Parenthood with a card for my follow-up abortion appointment the following week. As I stood outside, I was very scared. I was completely sad, completely devastated. I didn't know what to do, and that's when I seen this beautiful woman that offered me a flower. At that point, I was so desperate for someone to just hear me out that it seemed like the perfect time. I walked up to this lady who gave me the best advice that I could have asked for. She walked me into her building, and as we sat down and we spoke more, she told me about her story, and I felt as if I was understood. The beautiful lady who helped me out was named Linda. As she sat down with me, my first intention was to proceed with the abortion for the fact that I saw myself as a young teenager who was not prepared yet for a baby, to bring a beautiful baby into this world. As she told me her story, and she told me how she got pregnant at 20 years old and how that didn't stop her, and how just because we have a baby doesn't mean we can't have our dreams, I was inspired. I felt understood. I felt uplifted. I felt as if she knew what it was that I was going through. I felt so many different emotions, but for the most part, I was scared. I was completely lost, and I just needed someone to understand what it was that I was feeling. So for her to just give me her love and just give me a huge hug is all I needed at that point. Once I knew I was pregnant, I knew I would have to tell my mother and my spouse. I was fearful to tell my mom because she had me at a young age, and I knew she didn't want the same for me. I was also scared to tell my spouse because I felt he wouldn't man up to the responsibility. As I told my spouse that I was going to keep our child, he was actually very supportive, and he told me that whatever I choose is what he will support me with. As I told my mother that I was pregnant, she was surprisingly very supportive. She did not react that any way that I thought she would have. I thought she would have been very disappointed and mad, but she was actually very happy that I was gifting her her first grandbaby. Overall, I'm very grateful to have met Linda, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today. I'm grateful to be able to carry the gift of life. And for my young teenage moms, I would say it's okay to be scared, but God blesses us to give life for a reason.